Let us meet Miss California, who is representing her particular state in the Miss Earth United States. Introduce yourself, please.
Hi everyone, my name is Trisha Banty, your Miss California 2016. I am from Berkeley, California, and I am currently a political science major at UC Berkeley, and I am a Filipino American.
What brought you here?
What brought me here is this wonderful opportunity to be able to represent my state and also my platform, since Miss Earth has a very strong and coherent environmental platform.
What is your platform, Trisha?
My platform is being able to pave a way for clean and renewable energy.
And how have you been involved in this particular platform in the state where you come from?
I've been involved with a lot of local communities, organizations such as the Bay Area Air Quality Management District, Sunflower Alliance, and Asian American Pacific Network for the Environment, in order to pass legislation against a lot of these coal and fossil fuel companies that are emitting like tons of carbon emission in our community and are harming basically everyone in the community.
Trisha, why is this so important for the people to know?
I think that this is very crucial for people to know, because this is something that contributes to climate change as a whole. And we can save water in the faucet here and there, or even recycle. But in reality, we got to think of it in a bigger scale for us to make this big impact in order to slow down the process of climate change, which affects everyone.
And speaking about the pageant, how are you able to reconcile joining a pageant and being so conscious about the environment?
I think that's what Miss Earth is so great at doing, is to be able to take these two contradicting things that people have a misconception of, which is beauty, brains, and care for the environment. And so I think we can all come together and all of us agree that this is something that is very important to all of us. And I think it's great that we have one coherent platform and we can all work as a team instead of having separate platforms.
Tell us about your other concerns about the environment.
My other concerns about the environment at the moment, specifically in my state, is the drought, obviously. We've been experiencing a drought for the past recent years, and I was recently driving down to LA and seeing all the crops, farms that were ruined, and they can't grow any more food just because we have this huge lack of supply of water. I think it's just very alarming, because food and water is something that we all rely on as human beings.
So Trisha, how did you prepare for this pageant, and what did you have to give up? What had been your challenges?
I think what I had to give up would be some time for social gatherings, or just social life, I would say, and hanging out with friends, because I had to, prepare myself mentally and physically, and also just being involved a lot in the community takes up a lot of time. But at the same time, it's definitely gotten me a lot ready than if I didn't sacrifice that.
If you had to look for someone you would like to speak about the environment, who would it be?
Who would I like to speak about?
To speak with, like somebody in the government perhaps, or somebody that can talk to you more about your environmental concern. Who would you speak?
Well, at this moment, I think it's very important that Miss Earth United States gets to speak with the next president-elect that we'll have. I think overall what the U.S. president thinks about climate change and environmental protection is something that will affect every single state in our country, and the regulations that they will partner with other countries, such as the Paris Accords recently, that was a huge leap forward for our environment. And it's just, I hope that I get to speak with the next president, if given the chance, about it.
And speaking of legislations, what would be most interesting to you in terms of bills to present to Congress?
I think that we do need to take a leap forward in terms of going against these huge corporations that are producing tons of carbon emissions in our ozone layer, such as coal and oil companies. And this is something that we can afford, because we can invest this money onto clean energy industry, which can then create millions of other jobs, instead of having harmful jobs for these people, and as harming the environment as well.
And finally, one line message to someone watching you today to inspire them to be more aware about the environment.
I think that, not a lot of people care, or not a lot of people do think about the environment just because they think it doesn't affect them directly. But something the environment does for us is that it gives everything to us for free, and the only thing that it asks from us in return is to simply protect it and to preserve it. And it does affect us in little ways, and it will affect us 5, 10, 20 years from now. So please do your part in this world, and care a little about our Mother Earth, and you'll see the return.
Thank you very much,
Yes,
Miss
thank you.
California.